Yay. Remember these? They were just little baby transplants. Well, now they're a bunch of food hanging everywhere and medicine. Yay. So, all right, welcome. It's April. Ozarks Church of Nature update. Man, has it been a year. I'll just walk and talk. Some things are doing all right. These beautiful loofahs that I had to replant a million times to the point I ran out of seeds, finally started to bloom and produce a bunch of cute little babies. So, given that it's pretty late in the season, I love these blooms. I could always put a cloth over the tunnel if I must. So, yeah, been making it through the drought. Not easy, but I'm doing it, keeping up on it. Still I've cut all these multiple times. In fact, last video, I think this was the side that was down. I've been able to harvest some things, but other things, are kind of gone for the season. So I'm making do with what I have. This little rampicante looks to have planted itself, thankfully. So I'm like, that ladder will be perfect because it's going to end up with plants anyways, just over there. So we got our second rain since May yesterday. And, so some made it, some didn't, some, still fighting. The volunteers like this, Melon, they're doing all right. But I pretty much, it got to the point where I just had to let the goats and everyone just run free and take whatever they want and be grateful for whatever food or medicine I can harvest, right? So normally I'm like pulling grass all day, every day and this and that. But this year I'm like, of course it's green now. It was brown the last couple times. Anything that can grow, including Bermuda, crabgrass, whatever, grow. And so I've been filling this bucket a few times a day and feeding the goats with it. Yeah, like the volunteer plants are doing good. And some of the herbs and stuff. So I did finally get some tomatoes. I got my first cucumbers finally. I've been getting peppers, and it looks like these little baby pumpkins are starting to grow here, so that's pretty cool. And a few other mystery squash family. That one looks like a rampicante, I really hope. And this, I still don't know yet. But I know we'll find out. Lemon cucumbers, yay. So like all of these I had to like replant, hoping that, oh wow, a bunch have just popped up. I just picked a bunch. Cool, I didn't even trellis these. Yeah, so I haven't had to mow since the first week of June, so that's really good. And look, there's a volunteer something here. I see it started to have girl flowers on the other side of the fence, but I don't know. I'm just grateful for anything. Holy basils, beauty berries, stuff like that are doing okay. Stevias, lavenders, wormwood, sages. Elderberry was goat food. It's okay. I mean, I've even trimmed the grapevines and basically anything that, the armadillo damage. The goats get to eat all that too. And I cut them things like they love lemon balm, they love peppermint, echinacea, comfrey, morning glory sunflowers. So I'm glad I stuck with it. It's been the toughest summer ever. And it is going to help me. I cut down all the hollyhocks for food, and it's going to help me complete the rest of my plans here. And yeah, so for that I'm thankful. And yeah, so it's mid-August now. And for my first cucumber and like all the stuff I was cutting in here for food and then let it go. And then thankfully new stuff has popped up. All of this, self-seeding, by the way. I can't wait to pick this first pear on this, what was it, Tiny? You saw it when it was a little baby. And there you go. Oh, I just gotta touch it. Almost. And there's a few in that tree over there. So I kept working, kept sticking it out, and here we are. There's a little bit of food, harvesting medicine every day, flowers, patchouli, making new recipes. This is patchouli, by the way, one of them. I've been cutting it just a little bit at a time. These are still kind of producing. I'm just going to let them go wild and see what happens. There's tons of flowers, so, there's no real need to pull them out right now, right? I don't understand. Might as well see. The dillos did get me, night duty, and so these beds were destroyed. The strawberries, got rid of all the tomatoes and peppers there, killed the lemon balm and sage here. These sages held up. This was 6 beans, now it's 2. But I think I'm winning the dillo war. And despite all the drama, I'm still getting lots of stuff. There's tons of peppers on this one, and then one up there. Oh yeah, that. I ain't flipping you off. Yeah, I am. So I cut my fingertip off, off, and not like where you get to keep the piece and glue it back kind of thing. Yeah. So that just, of course, gave me another opportunity to prove that all these weeds and medicine I'm growing and harvesting actually work. Not that I needed to prove it again, right? But, kind of extended this fence here because I'm still undecided about building them in, I don't want to lose all the tropicals that I've been babying since babies that were super expensive. And I don't, they love this peach tree for shelter. I just kind of went all the way around. They were getting out every day, but like I said, I have to battle bugs, I have to battle weather, I have to battle drought, I have to battle cats, I have to battle goats, and chicken, and the dog. And yeah, so when you work 20 hours a day, you kind of have to choose your battles. So, they still have plenty big enough space, so. And hello, babies. Did somebody send you some catnip because you won't let ours grow? Yeah. And yeah, so it's 2 weeks later. Like I said, the tip has already grown back. You can see pictures on my Twitter that I'm banned on, Christy Aphrodite. Or, let me see, I think I can switch. Okay, hey, yeah. So, yeah, there's pictures from like when it happened, a 3-day, 5-day, 7-day side by side, stuff like that. Yeah, on the Twitter and Facebook, Christy Aphrodite. You can see them there. Don't zoom in on the original wounds if you're sensitive to arteries and crap like that. It was gross, I ain't gonna lie. I can't even look at it. But yeah. So it's almost like here we are in August and the temperature's down in the 80s. That was after over 2 months of over 100 degrees. Just weird, but the plants, I'm happy, and less hose moving. Well, today, anyways. And it seems like, at least on a gardening produce level, that summer is just starting. So I still believe it's going to be the greatest harvest ever. And oh man, I didn't show you the figs. And out, yeah, I don't want to walk anymore. Yeah, so I think we made it through the hardest part. And so I just kept, every time babies would die, I would throw out more seeds. So it's nice to see that things are growing. And some just popped up wherever they wanted on their own. I'm cool with that. So it definitely wasn't a total loss, a big learning experience, and new herbs, which mean new products, right? Because some things did well, some things didn't. Speaking of products, okay, I finally learned how to do variants at my site. So now at myteressence.net, instead of 9 confusing pages of products, it's 3. Oh, wait, I didn't mean to do that. But while I'm there, you guys look cute. So it's easier to navigate, and then I can add more products in the different sizes and all of that stuff without, it was dramatic and even like embarrassing to send out. So finally, a dream come true, got that done. myteressence.net, check it out and look for more to come. But I don't make medicine when I'm flipping when I have open wounds. It's crazy though if you look at the pictures, because you can literally see where the skin has grown back over the top, and you can almost see through here, trying to reconnect right there where it was cut off. Wait. Yeah, so anyways, what else? Update. Yeah, I had to still stay away from doing the public market, but I guess people kind of know who I am now, because like some days I think I'm going to do one thing and then I end up with like 3 emergency sessions and stuff. So that's good, right? People are learning and I get to help more people not suffer. So that's one of my favorite things to do. Oh, there's Pluto. All right, I'm gonna turn. Okay, buddy. Where were you last night? Where were you? Normally you come back screaming. What's up? Where were you last night? Are you okay? Well, you're not yelling. That's good, but I missed the fuck out of you. Jerk. Other updates. Yeah, the site, when I get this taken care of, closed at least, I have strict rules when it comes to medicine making. So I'm not going to work with an open wound. So I am kind of running out of a few things. But oh well. Definitely go look at the pictures though. It's insane. I think that was in the kitchen. All right, let's go look together. What you guys... Oh, I see a kitty running out. Okay. I'm scared. I don't know. Probably kitchen stuff. Okay, well, whatever. Maybe it's just time to come in here. So yeah, it's still set up for like store stuff and stuff, and I'm still huddling up down here. I got to open that today. I've had blinds over every, windows closed, AC running, but I actually get to have windows open for a change, which is really nice. And Pluto is totally yelling at me. Come here, lover. Okay, so how was your garden season? Did you stick with it or did you give up? It's been rough, but I'm so grateful. Yeah, I got my first lemon cucumbers, and I did get berries for the first time. I got grapes for the first time. That pear, peaches, things like that. So it's getting there. And I hope, yeah, I totally changed the whole living room and everything. Um, yeah, and then this is like more private and more session like, right? And that's more store like, and that's my office, and it makes it way easier to keep up with demand. So, by the way, speaking of demand, I have kind of spent a lot of time giving a lot of stuff away, and I just kind of want to put that notice out there that all those offers that were like ignored or whatever, like they don't stand anymore. I just don't have time. And I have really learned I just need to make my time available for those who want it, right? I can't make anyone want to have a better life, do better, feel better, etc. And I think people should know by now, like, don't complain if you don't, to me, if you don't want to fix it, because I'm not going to commiserate. All right. Now, but if you want to get shit done and make things better, then I'm your chick. Anyways, I think I did offer like 20-minute 3-question sessions on my Terrescence now too, instead of just the hour and a half. But things are negotiable. I can design things based on your needs. I'm still a little too busy to do live videos, but I have been posting the Chuckocelli shows, and I'm on with him still every Tuesday. Eventually I'll get caught up. Yesterday was our last one. Kind of fun. And so that's ocelli.com. You can join us live 7 to 9 p.m. Central on Tuesday evenings. You can call in, you could chat. And I'm also going to start posting videos on this channel that, are my videos that are on other channels. So, yeah, because I guess people aren't finding them and they want that information. So I'm going to re-upload them here to make it easier, even though it's a big cluster fricas. I mean, this channel has been here for a long time and went through lots of owners and managers, I guess you should say, and life evolves, right? But yeah, if you're ready to stop being a victim and start building a better tomorrow, you might want to go look back at some of the Coffee with Christy videos or, some of the things I overcame. For those of you new to the channel, I'm not some what do they call them? Like a Stepford wife or a kept woman or, and somebody just bought me a house or, you know what I mean? Like, I was living in a barn before I was here and homeless and living in a tent and a shed and 2 vans and off-grid and a forest and hay bale tent domes. So building my own stuff. And so I brought all those skills here to, build my childhood dreams. So, yeah, it's been a fun process, and thanks for being here on the journey. And I guess I will talk to you next time I have time to sit around, or maybe a September update or something. But the good news is, the drought's still on, but we did have our second rain, which, thank God. Yeah, I'm still working though, and I'm not going to give up. And maybe we'll have a late winter, right? So all of these things that are just starting now will be able to come to maturation. Oh, all right. Talk to you guys later, and I hope you are well.